Hello everybody and welcome back to TIMBERBORN. Now this is quite a good one coming up. Got a bit of a comment from Hello everybody and welcome back to TIMBERBORN. Hope you guys are doing good. And today is quite an interesting one. I received a comment with pretty good advice from Brian Miller, 1077. Thank you so much for the comment, and I really appreciate it. So he gave me quite a bit of advice here. So to start off with, is to get a, what do you call these things? A fluid dump. We're going to get ourselves a fluid dump into this area, start off with that, and then we will do an aqueduct from over here running this way in the future as soon as we have that technology unlocked. All right, so that's the one thing. Then another thing he mentioned was for me to take this and remove them from chopping it. This is the chestnut trees because we don't want to actually cut them down, otherwise they don't really, you don't get a lot of produce from them. So definitely going to remove those. Thank you so much for that advice as well. Then naturally we need to get our sunflowers. That would be the third, I think I was the third one. So yeah, let's just get a farm in here to get these sunflowers harvested. So we'll add a new farm for them to focus on the sunflowers. Right, so we'll just get that going. We have a good amount of new oak trees going up here, and then we're leaving these for the maple as well. I think we are leaving most of these. Yes, we are leaving most of them for exactly that, but I think we want to let's say mark trees for cutting. We're going to stick on this side, so they'll cut those down. We need that wood. Right, now as soon as we do have the enough of this, do we have, oh we do actually, we actually do. Wonderful. So we can actually complete, I think, most of the things that was mentioned by Brian. So let's just have a look if we can get that going. I'm going to add one of these here so that we can start dumping water into this, which will naturally make everything around here nice and green. Don't really have too much of a concern about these trees dying, basically, so that's not a big problem. We'll let them go because we have quite a bit of trees going right over here. Then another thing that was mentioned is basically that there wasn't a pathway to these areas. That's why they were not being built. We're going to give that a try. Cannot reach by the builders. Build more paths to the district. Okay, so it's going to have to be up here somewhere. That's going to be a little bit of a problem, isn't it? Okay, so not an issue. What we're going to do for that is going to be temporary. So no, not that. Demolish. Yes. Demolish. Yes. So it's going to be a temporary structure. I'm falling on my own words here. Let's get that up there, and then there we go. Now, naturally, our bad side has started, and we do not want that water coming through. So let's just pull that up, and let's hope that works so that it doesn't flood over here. It probably still is going to flood over there. Oh, I didn't see that coming. Let's see. Hopefully it doesn't. Hopefully it doesn't cause too much damage. At least it's flooding that way, so that's good. That's good. That's what we want. And no, we have bad water everywhere. Not an issue. It's just one day. What we're going to do is let that run through, and then close this off. I think maybe that might be an idea as well. Yeah, because it's not closing up entirely now. So we want to elevate this a little bit more. I think, maybe. Let's hope so. And while unfortunately we do have really bad water at this moment, and we have little ones running into the bad water, that is also not good. Right, so that is something we really need to sort out. I was hoping that this is going to stop the problem, but it's not. So how about adding just plain dam walls over there? So at least it's just going to be a small amount of time that is going to be an issue. Not exactly what I had in mind. We are learning, and naturally at least it's only one day, just one day of bad tide, so everything will run clear in a second, I hope. Ooh, we have a whole bunch of things dying out, but that's okay. A lot of crops absolutely just withering away. All of these died, which is also perfectly fine. We will clean it up and make everything work quite nicely again. But for now, I don't have a problem with these dying out, because I mean I want to clear this out anyway, so I think it's a good thing that those left the building with the rest. So right now they need to replant them, which is also fine. Not an absolute train smash, we can still survive this, but I think we definitely need to figure that one out. So that was our first bad tide. It wasn't horrible. Once again, we're playing on easy mode, so it's not going to be too bad. Okie dokie. So I think what's next? Let me just slow this down. So let's get that planned out, because now we know. And if we know, we will succeed. Let's see, so that should be fine, and then just a nice big one over there, which will go up to there. Right, I'm going to attempt that for the next one, and then hopefully it works. Hopefully it doesn't flood again. Let's hope, let's hope. Not exactly sure. Once again, not an engineer, so I'm just going at this as I... It's a lot of trial and error, a lot of testing and trying new things, so let's hope that will be a thing in the very near future, where I can actually... Which one is this? Okay, so that's just normal water being pulled in there. That is good. I have a feeling that I will have to go over to this side again. Where will be the closest area to do so? I would say maybe if we go up this direction. Maybe. We are just thinking about ways to get up here as easy as possible. Like so. Hope everybody's having a wonderful week, and that you are all staying safe. Let me just get out of there. Beautiful. Now I'll have to try and get that going, because this is a bit of a problem at the moment. So let's see if we can do a dam. Oops, should probably quickly remove these two over here so that we can actually place the dams, because we can't obviously build on top of excuse me, is it though? I'm not sure. I think we'll just add these and then have those go in there as well. Then we need, okay, naturally we don't have a path there yet because of all these things that still need to be built. And I think I'll add one over here as well, just to ensure that they actually get up there. We can get those in there and those. I'm going to test it. Hopefully it works. I am not exactly sure. Once again, not an engineer, but hey, it's a fun game, so it's not a train smash. Luckily it doesn't last very long, and they regenerate and recuperate everything that is required quite quickly. So that's pretty good. Let's see if I'm missing something. So yeah, so basically there was also mention about the power connection to the printing press, which is going to be basically over here, which I hope will sort out the problem. We don't have enough of that. Maybe we should stop the wood being used at the moment. Or maybe what I could do, because we do have quite a few beavers just sitting around, is to add extras of these. Let's get those going so we can have some more of them. Chop down trees. Yes, please. Thank you very much. And then naturally he mentioned that we don't need any more housing, considering all of this. There's a good old 49 of them that's unemployed, so we will have them wait around quite a while before we do any of that in the very near future. Naturally, another thing that we would like to do is also add, see, that's under the district. We are going to have another builder's hut. I think we can actually place the builder's hut on this side. Let's have a little path run through over here. I think that should be good. Right, so naturally this is still going to take a really long time to get everything done. Not sure, I don't think this is going to happen in this episode, but we are going to try. I would really like this thing to be completed, and I would like it to start adding water into this area over here. Now, I'm not exactly sure if that's going to stop filling up as soon as it reaches the top, or should I just stop it? I'm not exactly 100% sure. We'll figure that out. Definitely going to figure that out. Right. So another thing is we have 55. Okay, so it is being used. So we are making the maple pastries, which is nice. It died. Yes, it certainly did. So in that case, we need to actually just chop these down so that they can replant it. So that is something I am glad that I'm noticed. We need to get rid of those so that we can actually just replant them and get our trees up and running again. Over here, did we lose anything on this side? Luckily we didn't. No, luckily we didn't, so that's pretty good. There we go. Okay, so naturally, as mentioned, we now have our sunflowers being harvested. So thank you once again, Brian, for your input on that as well. Right, let's have a look. Okay, so this is still going to take a while as well, but we will get there. We want everything to be built naturally. It's not going to have there's not going to be a lot of things done here at the moment. So let's just see if I can add this to over here, because we would like to clear out this area anyways, because we need to prepare this for whenever we start building the aqueduct, which is going to be quite cool. And then on the 10th of October, so basically in about 7 days time, about this time next week, there will be a new update coming through on TIMBERBORN as well, which I'm quite excited about. Would really like to have a look at that one as well, just read up a little bit more about that to get a tiny bit more up to date with what's going on with the latest updates. So in that case, oh dear goodness, we have two of them that are ill. I mean, that's fine, I guess. Just go be in the hospital beds. Or does that not help? I'm not exactly sure. Where are you? Where are you? Does it show you? I'm not exactly sure. There's quite a few of them to go check, so... Oh, there we go. Contaminated. Contaminated by bad water. It's really not looking great. We'll have to figure that one out. So let's see, maybe it's under well-being. We'll find something here. There's a herbalist, and naturally the herbalist is going to be the one to help out with that. So yeah, we'll have to get that going. Most definitely need to have ourselves a herbalist as well. Yes, please. Let's get that. And then we need to make a high priority of that. Let's hope that we have everything we need for that to be functional. I'm not exactly sure what they use. Absolutely no idea. Okay, so they create the antidote, so I suppose the antidote will also be stored in... Let me just turn this back down again because this is going crazy. There we go. Anyways, so let's hope that we can get that going as well, because I think a small warehouse, maybe a medium warehouse could work for that. Let's just see. Antidotes. Do you have to store them? I'm not exactly sure if I can see them there. What's this? Dandelions. We need dandelions naturally. Okay, so we are going to have to start planting some dandelions as well. Yes, okay, we're going to have to do that. I'm not exactly sure where to store these, so let's see if we... Okay, so that's the warehouse. And then these... Okay, so it doesn't seem like it's necessary for them. Can't see any of that. Maybe I'm just being blind. Might be my mistake, so... If so, I do apologize. Right, okay, so let's see. So we can still add quite a few things over here. So I think what we can do is plant trees and bushes. And we want to have dandelions up into here for now. That's just for now. We can always make this go around. Yeah, no, that's fine. That's perfectly fine. We are going to do that over there, and then we have this one over here. Might be because it's a little bit far, but we are adding water now. Beautiful. Lovely. Lovely. Jubbly. Right, so we have quite a bit of that going. Why is nobody chopping down trees? We have trees falling over there, but nothing is happening really. We need a builder's hut so that we can start building, and then we need this thing over here to be done. We'll need quite a bit of the gears, but we don't have any gears being produced. Weird. Oh well, I guess we'll figure that one out as well. Not a problem. But once again, I would just like to say it was really cool getting some feedback and advice, and we'd really love to see some more comments down below as well. Some more engagement from you guys. I would absolutely love it. I love hearing from you guys, and well, building a community. So it's quite something that I enjoy, to get some form of communication with you guys. It's good. I really enjoy it. Righto, so we do have that farm up and going. That is wonderful. So we have two little contaminated buggers over there, and then naturally nothing else happening over there. But we got ourselves our fluid dump in there, which is nice. So that is going to start filling up our little spot over here for more water. Not exactly sure how far it will stretch, but I think it will be pretty cool to see what it can achieve by just chucking a bunch of water in there. It does appear that it is making things a little bit more green in this area, so that just leaves us with this little spot over there. Wouldn't mind getting that green as well. I have no idea how we might be able to get this one up and going as well. I might actually make a like a 3x3, maybe a 4x4 block here as well, when we have our dynamite, so we can just blow a hole in there and then fill that up with water as well, and just see how green we can get this entire map. Would be pretty cool. would be pretty cool indeed. Right, so we are making progress on this one over here, which is wonderful, which means this is now getting built. Let's see, any of the other ones have a problem with that? No, so it's only these, that's wonderful. So we're getting that ready. We have our books coming out soon, which is nice. I like that a lot. Right. So we do have these. I'm pretty sure that naturally we are going to need some storage for that as well. Let's see. This is the medium one over here with dandelions over there. Beautiful. We just want that one going. And then I'm pretty sure that we are going to require a gathering flag. Almost certain of it. Then, naturally, we still have berries over here. Do we have berries in here? We actually do. We have quite a bit of it. So we might want to start stocking up on those again as well in the future. Don't think we're going to be able to get a path through there anytime soon. So yeah, no, that's not going to work. At least we managed to bring this down from 49 to 46. So we have created jobs for just a few extra. Right, so we have a builder's hut over there, which is lovely. We got those going. And then these guys here will prioritize the dandelions. Still not much else happening over here. Let's have a look. So these guys can chop down those can chop down those. They still haven't reached those. I guess we'll figure that out as well. And then what else do you need? Let's have a look quickly here. So at the well-being, we have this one unlocked. What's this? Agora. Right, okay, so they're going to use paper, and then, okay, so paper we have. Yes, paper we have quite a bit of. Then dandelions and blueberries. Okay, so that's good. That's wonderful. So we have everything we need for that. Except the building itself. And I don't think it requires any power. No, it doesn't. That's good. Right. So that is going good. We have our two little contaminated crazy ones over there, which I guess they will get better in the very near future. Oh, shame. Look at him. Yeah, he's really not feeling well. He's not having a great time. Oh man. Okay, well, let's hope that we can actually fix that little dude in the very near future. Ah, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So now we're up here. What's going to happen as soon as we have this going? Is it going to raise our water some more? Let's hope not. Once again, I have absolutely no idea. No idea, but we're trying something new. Trying to solve the problem. Right, so that is going to push that back as well. We still have area for the water to come through over here. So I'm not sure if this is going to be a problem. Will this be a problem? If I lift this up, what happens? It still goes over the top. So I think maybe I don't have the right floodgate. I don't think we have the correct floodgates in here, but I don't know. I guess somewhere along the line I'll have to just build a new one. Just lift it up a bit more. So let's have a look if I can see. So it's going to be under landscaping. We need a triple floodgate. So we'll have to add a levee underneath it. I think that might work. Maybe that will work. So let's just finish this up first, and then we can do that. We'll go back to trying to get that all fixed up, which it seems they might be doing in the very near future, because they are really in a hurry over there. Clearly they're not in a hurry to get these done, but I mean, not a big problem. I'm not really in a hurry for the printing press to go, so that is perfectly fine. And then, I mean, I can see where we have to place them together so that they can evenly distribute the power, like the buildings close to each other. This is just a little bit difficult at the moment for me to actually change that, because you see there's not a lot of space over here, but I think we can definitely implement that in the near future with more things that will be on this area. And then maybe I could actually join them up over here as well, but I think this is already being distributed equally because they're out together, so maybe that will change in the future as well. Right, so creating more housing is definitely a no-no from here on until we have what we need. Prioritize, well, you can pretty much work on all of them, to be quite honest. Don't have much of a problem with that. So this is filling up really nicely. I'm quite proud of that. Quite proud of that, and definitely appreciate the advice that I got there. So I mentioned it in the previous episode that I'm quite indecisive at the moment about what I want to do there. So it's quite nice to actually have that there now. And we can do an observatory. Yes, finally. That is good. That is really good. So this is going to give our wow, where am I going to put it? This is going to give our science points quite a bit of a boost. So let's see. It needs 200. So if I go to power, this gives 300. Don't have enough science points for that. Not even remotely enough for that. Am I going to have a power wheel? No, power wheel is not going to produce enough, so windmill could produce enough. Let's see if I can find a nice spot for this. Not enough space over there, so let's see how I can implement this. I don't think this is going to be necessary right now. Maybe. I think we're going to let me place this down, and then what I'm going to do is I will once again temporary solutions for now. For now it's a temporary solution. So I'm going to add one there, and then just to make it look pretty cool, I'm going to add one. I'm going to use this as two. There we go. It's like so. I think that's it. Okie dokie, sorry about that. Just had to sort out the dogs. We are not used to living in a suburban area. We are used to living on farmsteads, so yeah, every little bit of sound, every bit of noise sets them off. I know this is a bit overkill, I do get that, but I like it. Do I like it? Yes, I like it. This is going against a more practical way of doing it, but I like it. So I honestly don't really care at this moment. I think it looks pretty cool. Right, so we are definitely producing quite a bit of food here. The sunflower seeds over there, which is nice. They want those. What are those? Planks. Wow, I haven't seen those in a while. Obviously they're using them all. So yeah. Nice to see. Lovely. Okay, so this is working. This seems to be having a good effect. I'm not exactly sure if I'm going to be able to finish it in this episode, but I'm definitely going to give it a go. So definitely what I'm going to do is, let's just quickly do that, because I mean, if there's a drought now, it's probably not going to be too long. This will still give... no, yeah, it should probably still get this going for a little while longer. This should stop the water from flowing out. So that should probably keep this area alive. We have a dam here, which should keep all this alive. So, I mean, if there's a drought, we are still fine. I think so, yeah. That is a good idea right there. So, unfortunately, it does take up quite a bit of things actually. So what we are going to do is prioritize these so that they can go collect those. And then what we're going to do is, I think I just planned it a little bit incorrectly. Can you still reach it? Should be able to reach it. Think so. Can you reach it? I hope so. Right, and then I believe 2 triple floodgates. Let's hope that works. Maybe? I've got no idea at this moment, but I am trying what I can do. Okay, so naturally, let's just get this a little bit closer because I just saw that one had a broken tooth. Oh, wow, that was horrible. That's what happens if you're trying to move yourself that way with one thing and the other way with the other one. So I'm using my keyboard to move that way and mouse going that way, so that causes a bit of a problem. Okay, so no flooding at all, which is nice, I think we will be able to finish this in this episode. That would be super cool. And then actually, let's just increase the priorities on these because we want this done. It would be absolutely amazing if we can make this work. Because I mean, the water's still flowing through there, which is very nice. Right, so we have those going, and then we would like to just synchronize them and have that as low as possible. I don't think they're going to use these down here, so I think we can actually remove these, which will give us back a little bit of resources. It sure does. Very nice. So that gives us some resources back, which will be pretty cool if you can see that actually work. And then naturally we are running out of time at this moment, but I want to see this happen. I want to see this work. We are running out of time for our episode, but we are very nearly there. Can we get it done? I do believe so. Oh yes, yes we are. We are going to be done with this in a jiffy. So, let's have a look, let's have a look. Is this pushing it up more? Maybe? I don't know. I don't know. We don't have any water running over this now at the moment. So the way we are going to test this is, because now we have an overrun over here as well, so that is beautiful. That is going to cause the water to hopefully continuously run around this way. You guys are ready to harvest. And this is done. So are you making it yet? We are! Yay! Wonderful! So we are able to actually get those 2 treated. We have one that's injured, which means one should be in a bed somewhere. But it's not. And voila! We are done. Let me just push this up and see what happens. Ah, perfect. It's working. It's working. It's working. Okay, lovely. So we have that one for the next bad side. Wonderful. It is fixed. I'm really excited about that. All right. So that looks wonderful. And this is going well. Right. Wonderful. So on that note, thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for watching. And remember to leave a like, comment down below, and subscribe to the Crunchy Captain to become part of the Crunchy community. Sorry about that, I was stuttering very badly over there. Falling over my own words. Anyways, once again, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.